For me to arrive at this festival felt like permission to rest, permission to be who I am, and finding it okay if that's not what other people want to see.
What makes it special for me is that it's like a mini Buddha field, but with enough space that it doesn't feel overwhelming. Less stuff happening, so it's easier to make choices. It's easier to find my friends. Everything's nearby. I also like it because it's like a chance to feel, to be outdoors as the season's changing.
Be bold and come. We all need to have connection, and not to feel alone, to feel that actually we do things together. That's what we bring here at Green Earth Awakening.
It feels to me that it's a way of remembering how to be human, and not just be human, but be part of something bigger. So it's that awakening part of it, of remembering, coming out from the sleep that keeps me separate.
It just feels like a big pot of soup that you come to get filled up so that you can go out and do the work that you love to do and that you want to do in the world, whatever that is, whether that's working for the NHS or being a mum, or whether it's being an activist on the front line, or yeah, it just feels like a lot of people that really care about the land, that really care about what's happening at the moment all over the world.
It's a place to feel joy as well as the grief and the fear of the polycrisis, of ecological collapse, polarisation, of division, of injustice. We believe that we need to nourish our connection to each other and to place, and Buddhism is a way into that.
Buddhism underpins the work that reconnects and what we do here at Green Earth Awakening. And one of the things I like about Green Earth Awakening is that there's opportunities for connection in that, but connection with other people who are being activists. That's why people should come, not to feel alone, to feel that actually we do things together.
We go on a spiral journey together. Joanna Macy's spiral of the work that reconnects. First day is arriving, and then we ground in gratitude, a kind of resourcing of what we've already got gratitude for, of the lineage that comes before us, remembering that there's joy. And then we go on to honouring our pain, so making space for the suffering that's there in the world and our response to it, and really feeling it, really making space to feel the immensity of that, and that that's a natural response to crisis. And then we build on that by really grounding into this understanding that we're connected and we're part of a massive system, and that sort of empowers us to understand that we do make a difference. How we build our inner resources are as vital as what we're doing out there.
That work that reconnects is about how to build resilience for activists. That's the key, how to be an activist and not have burnout. So that's really underlying everything we do here. But we also have fun, we have music, and we have other playtime activities and dance and good food.
I work with grief. I work with grief in groups. I've found my capacity to feel joy and eros and tenderness and celebration has gone hand in hand with my capacity to feel my grief. So then grief becomes a kind of an interesting word.
Having those conversations and the space to interact with one another. So that has been a highlight, and something that I really appreciate the organisers for making an effort that those spaces are there to share.
So behind the scenes, there's these kind of wisdom practices going on, you know, in the tents quite early in the morning or before people start a shift, that kind of inform people's day-to-day activities. That is part of what has all this work so harmoniously. Yeah, good, solid teachings about how to be human and what works and what is a hindrance.
There's just so much joy, even though we're talking about really difficult situations, and people aren't afraid to go there and to really feel. And within that, there's play and joy and dance, and all of that can exist together. So I think what inspires me is just how amazing humans are. And I come away feeling reinvigorated that the things that we really long for and what we feel needs to change in the crisis that's coming, like, it feels very vibrant and alive, and it's possible, and what we're asking for is possible, and yeah, it's right here.